Ad Astra Abyssosk.
It's been a while since we left.
Things have been rather quiet. That being said,
The Frost Moon sucks.
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy. That's right. At the same time, the Spirit on in previous years.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want time?
Well, you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond. Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can
Ah, what a shame. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to...
if you're unsure of what to do.
Advisors? Since when did...
Of course, her expertise is...
She sounds impressive. Let's go put this...
Alright then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry...
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries.
Correct! 10 points to you!
Oh. That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she...
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those places, Miss Linnea?
Good question. I'm glad you asked.
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look...
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hope. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. Oh,
Isn't that a winter ice?
They say that the King of Winter Isley and the King of...
Paimon knows the answer to this.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy...
It looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today.
Bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the...
Listen up, everyone! The answer is...
Oh, really? But I hear me...
Paimon's done her research. The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap...
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt. You can always ask them for help if you run in... While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory? Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Nodcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frost Moon Enclave.
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. You can get delicious Nodcry hot dogs and... That's it for today's lecture. I haven't met many adventurers who can...
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an adventurer's gilded... What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler...
Actually, I Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the let me make it up to you. You want something to...
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone so, how to put this, enthusiastic.
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during... Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you... What? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket.
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away and...
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. We were thinking of taking... Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there?
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant.
Yahoo!
Have you two ever ventured north of
Not yet. Wait, you're saying Lumi comes from the north?
Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is the first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it. As if I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frost... Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten.
What a story!
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change that. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious...
An animal friend and club... Actually, we're kind of spoiled for choice on this one. Huh? Aguara?
Oh, neat! Anotlinese... He seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great...
Oh, look at them! Fast friends!
They both seem pretty sociable. No, well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people. Traveler Paimon! Oh, and Professor Linnea is here too! Are you guys here for the...
Yep.
Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moala.
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholosaurus and...
That's almost certainly impossible.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Momala?
So, you haven't...
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or you're not here.
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crod 9.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous...
That's quite a mouth. Wait, did he say Arataki gang?
Just call him Arataki Ito.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lap...
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of...
Paimon's not a mutated melon, or any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right?
Huh? No way!
She stopped by the Flower Feather clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said, hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right! Bring it on! Word is that the early birds get the best draws.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that...
Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register? Yehoda?
Ahem. Oh, have you know? Don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy Championship. Uh-huh. Although, there were nowhere near as many contestants.
Whoa! That's amazing!
This is the biggest
I've made all the
Don't worry.
Thank you all.
I got here for...
No way! Did you hear that?
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit on. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary Please also note that there are two...
Where do we go to drop...
right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way...
Lumi, Hagwara, how you do?
Yeah.
Great, that's...
Who do you think our first opponent is? Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong. Oh, the results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito! Ah, we literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay?
Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. Good luck! Don't we won't! Good luck!
Welcome, spectators. I'm the contestants for this match.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle!
Great energy from both contestants.
Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to... Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes and finish them!
Time out! The bull.
Yeah?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Dots left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Ah, looking good!
Ignorance really is bliss.
And it's all over. Congratulations! I can't believe it.
Good job, Lumi. Huh?
Traveler! Paimon!
We won too!
Thanks, that means a lot. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. Come on, let's head to Speranza. My treat.
Hooray!
Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so...
Oh,
I take that's right.
is that a reference to...
Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the...
It's her favorite part of the book.
Psst. Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerba could be a hero in this... Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone.
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend...
Sure thing.
Hello? I'm...
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again.
You seem to get along really well with everyone here.
Yes. After my parents departed, I came to... I didn't mean... come to think of it, I haven't took...
Yeah! I'm no...
Sure. Well, when I was just a kid, my wings were... No one suspected there was anything unusual. But I always had this strange... Then, I was a...
Changelings?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will... I know, right? If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave... So, obviously I did... I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really a changeling, huh?
Bear with me. I'm getting... At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, they were stunned, of course. It took them... They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all... After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerba.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction?
it's been a... But the conch gang's only for children.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed.
We'll all be long gone from the conch gang by then.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this...
Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea?
I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for... I want to sail to all the other nations. Hear the heart... Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, well, when I was much younger, I used to go, child, make your way to the village. The world of the Fae is ripe. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little... It's odd. That place is supposed to be my... Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more... But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers! Cheers! I'm stuffed. Yep. Let's see. It's a little early. Yeah? Then what? They're very evenly... It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into... Hey, I'm curious. Why does a guar...
Now that's a...
What an incredible someday, I want to go on an adventure of my... You're excited too, huh? But most importantly, we have to... Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Wait, no, that Lumi!
See you tomorrow.
You're welcome!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Is that the time? The draw's about to start! Come on! Next opponent is... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. Who do you think she's gonna partner? Come on, let's go see him.
Welcome, one and all. The Wrap are contestants for this match.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to... I brought my old Sumpter beast with me.
tougher than last, but you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance, and when they charge full speed, send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this.
Contestants, please have your animal companion.
Oh no!
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. It was so close. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Oh, so we have to fight them. Hey, Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara too? Well, Aguara seems to like...
Are you ready to rumble? After a fierce competition, joining us to kick this.
How you feeling today, Mama? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about! took advantage of Mamala's blind spot.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You... Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala.
Wow! That was a nip! Anyway, Linnea!
It sure is. Wanna take a guess?
Judging by the smile,
Correct! I was about to. The next one's a pretty big.
oh, we have to watch that. Yehoda's a friend of
Perfect. Well, stick around. What the? Seleno's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not.
Go for it, Yehoda! You can...
Ignorance really is bliss. Do you think speed alone will stop me from... How about you run around? Reed Miller the 13th! Run that thing ragged, and then go in... Behind you, on the right. Reed! Her reaction time is incredible! She can... Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot! Yeah, I don't know how to... Together, Reed! Jump! He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Use your wind blade. He's too powerful! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all... Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close. But the outcome... Reed Miller, the 13th, has... Those wings... Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have... I've been through this moment so many times in my head. I thought it would bring me joy. My head! Don't go! Wait!
Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did Linnea... Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down.
What happened?
She's breathing normally. No,
Oh, that's a relief.
my pleasure.
Will do. Oh, Linnea...
Good morning, Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner,
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old buck. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters... We're up, Lumi!
What a spectacular duel! But...
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks! I've heard that if you try really hard... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild's salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is... Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in! And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship. Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will The diary ends here. A deed for the purchase of a dream come... The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Let me check the chart. From there, it's on to Dragon... What's this? It looks like this ship is sail-
Linnea, you've been really down. I've left your lunch by the...
Coming! Where am I now? Oh, I feel so sore. Is this some sort of loose... Clearwater jade. And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, hey!
We're never getting back, are we?
We're done for. It's all over.
What? Is this... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Selena? Mom and Dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react. After all, we've already seen how all of this... Remember? When you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious.
What is she talking about? No.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, mine was to buy a research. My entire life is whoever you are. I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. Feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream.
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be... Linnea!
What time is it?
It's evening. We were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Seleno's arm.
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. Some moments were joyful, others pain.
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her?
Do you remember when we were... I knew what might happen, but I knew that was impossible. So, even I did what I thought was right. I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have...
Huh? Aguara,
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think I'm about ready to do this.
huh? The flagship? What are we doing here? After all that, Celino's staying in the room right next to ours? Nope.
Is anyone there? You're sure this is the... Celino, I know you're in there. Celine?
I'm not here.
R2? Am not. Quit bothering. Not a chance. If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside and I have so many questions to ask you. Can you... Open the door!
All right.
Take a seat. Just to be clear, curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna...
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our head?
Visions?
So...
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural...
The Vila? Domovoy?
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. We foretell both disaster...
I've never heard of an augury...
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number.
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned, but the way it feels to witness your own fate?
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies, I had a goal in life. And
wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to...
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury. If an augury bird is set free...
So that's how I became a... What about the child I was switched with?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own.
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained. Those things you said before
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have... Celino?
Oh, good guess. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. I came with them once, to Nodcry. Did no one ever consider how I felt? All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago. I know. What kind of horrible person?
Then, why did you hide? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. I overheard you and Speranza talking. You described it so nonchalantly, but it was eating me up in that moment. I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling, I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you are willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest.
You're right, Paimon. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a...
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. I suppose our friendship was preordained.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and the prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible...
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to...
I learned to submit to fate. I just have... Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of... But what about you, Linnea?
How about we continue this conversation after the tournament?
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big dick since we're both struggling to sleep.
Listen up, Bloomy. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong. Her best way to exploit both of...
Linnea!
Sure am. Lumi and I were just going over...
Yahoo!
Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure. Thanks. Fate is such a mysterious...
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Besides, I'm an advisor, remember?
Relax.
Alright, well... I think that when I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future, but fate didn't show me any... I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing...
Training session over! Feels like these two are really...
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody ready? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner, Aguara. And on the other side, we have Linnea and...
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler, Linnea...
Looks like our contestants and their partners. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lucia.
You can do it, old boss! You get him, Linnea!
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready?
Yahoo!
Now jump!
Yahoo!
Attack!
Yahoo!
Stop her!
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Watch out! This is the will of fate. It was over before it began. Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits. Don't worry, different after... Oh, Linnea! Traveler! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a con? I mean, just look at Bishops. Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to... I'm so happy you...
Linnea. Why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that...
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief... What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force.
What's on your mind?
I just think whatever path you take, it always leads...
Celino, do you remember the question?
I remember.
You told me. There are many possible... Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but... So, even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I would... And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the... If all people care about are outcomes, then... Why? But my feelings, my... Lumi.
Linnea, ignorance really is...
Even when we're scared and uncertain. You sure about that?
How I envied your... Now perhaps I was wrong from the
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I claimed the victory.
Sounds like I got the sweeter so enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't... That plus our special Let's go, partner. This time it's... So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go!